jump in, say hello, let me know where you are coming from. I should be streaming here as well as over on YouTube, and I'm hoping that everything is going smoothly this time. I'm hoping that we've got some volume. So we are going to be playing with the layering, I'm reading this, layering hugs dies. Yes, we're playing with the layering hugs dies, but also the sending hugs stamp set. So this one sort of got my attention pretty quick. Hello, if you're watching, jump in, have a chat so I can see that you're coming in. I'm using this new program again, so I'm hoping that it's working. Tracy, hi, yes, it's working. Fantastic, and I'm assuming that I've got all my audio worked out this week as well. So I thought I'd just jump in a minute early and make sure that I had all of that working as well. So we're playing with the Sending Hugs stamp set tonight and the Layering Hugs dies, which are super cute. This one just stood out to me so much in the catalogue. I'll show you that one as well. So the hugs fit into there, and a few little label dies. So we're going to play with that. I've got 2 cards to make if you want to stick around and watch me. Hey, Sue. Now, just a few little things before we get started, just to let you know what's going on. There is 15% discount on select designer series papers. The ones that are not specialty papers are the ones that are on discount. What else was I going to show you? Oh, I'm giving away, hello, I am giving away the blends again. I've collected them for months and months and months, and I'm going to draw a winner at the end of July again. So for every $25 spend, your name gets put into the hat, and so you can get multiple tickets, multiple chances to win, and then I'll draw one winner at the end of the month. And the other thing that I've got before I quickly switch cameras is that I have the hand penned class open at the moment. So these are the 6 cards. They look pretty full on with the paper, so you can just see a little sneak peek. I'll just flip them. Let's see if I can switch them around just quickly. So there's a quick sneak peek at the 6 cards that are in this round of Class by Mail. So, and that's open until the 7th of July, I think. So we will, oh, can't wait for the class. Is any, I'm getting echoes, but I think it's just me again. I've got my volumes turned down on my devices, but I can still hear myself. So hopefully hopefully it's not, you know, mucking up where you are. So if there's anybody watching on YouTube, let me know, because I'm using this new program today. Okay, we are going to get started. You know what, I should have been a little bit more organized, and I should have had my stamp set up already. So this big sucker here. Hello, Beryl, how you going? So we've got this big guy in here. I'm just going to try and line it up so it's semi-straight. So we're going to do 2 cards tonight, I thought, fairly simple ones. I don't know why this one sort of stood out to me, but I finally got it. It did take me, I can't even get that straight. I did take a while to buy it, but it's only just arrived. I'm going to lean in, so sorry if I've got to get that semi sort of straight. So yes, it took me a while to get. Now, where am I? For this card, it is super simple. This is it. So I've already scored my card, so I can give that a fold. So it's a fairly simple one, but I hope that you'll like it. I need that. Oh, look, I haven't even got my ink pads out. How lazy am I? How lazy. Now, what else do I need? You guys don't know. How has your Friday been? It has been wintry here. Very, very wintry. Right, I'm going to line that up. I like it all straight. And so I've got my Versamark, and we're just going to do a little bit of embossed resist for this one. So I'm going to give it a good ink with my Versamark. I might try and get my head out of the way and see if I can spotlight this. Now just bear with me while nope, I don't want to kick myself out. I can't remember how to spotlight it. How can I get rid of me? Oops, no, not that way. I thought there was a way where I could spotlight. No, oh, there we go. Now I got rid of me. Taking a little while to get used to still this program. Right, make sure I'm up the right way. So I'm just going to stamp down straight onto my whisper white, my my basic white thick. So I'm not even going to use any layers on this one. So it's freezing in Horsham. I can imagine it would be worse than here. I think we got, I didn't actually check the weather. We got to 14 today, I think. Paper. Oh yeah. Oh, YouTube's having troubles. Yeah, see if you can, and comment. See if you can comment from YouTube too, because that's pretty exciting list. I hope it's working. All right, so I'm dumping my entire container. Shake it around. Okay, I don't think I've got any flicks, but you know what? What's a good thing to do is I'm just going to do this off camera, but just give it a flick from behind and it sort of loosens off anything that might be stuck in places where you don't want it to be. But I think I've got a good coverage. And I don't like, I like embossing, but I don't like embossing because it's gritty. So I'm actually half dressed and half in my pajamas today. Anyone else joining me in their pajamas? Oh, I know, right? I like my white embossing is absolutely filthy. So hang on a minute, I've got cords and stuff everywhere. Let's see if I can get this. Let's see if I can get this going. Right, and I don't want to burn the stuff on my table. Excuse the noise. Can't edit that bit out, can you? There we go. Sorry about the noise, and I'm sorry that you can't see it because embossing is still wow, isn't it? It's still got that, not that you can see what I'm doing because I've got shadow on there and you can't see the good glistening. Okay, I'm going to bring me back in just because. Okay, now I am going to use just some crushed curry. I'm just going to let that cool off for a second. And I'm actually going to clean that because it's probably sticky now and I want to use it again for our second card. Oh, currently 5, feels like -1. Brr. No, thank you. No, thanks at all. I am not good in cold weather. I swear my hubby had moved to Tasmania if he could, but that's like, nope, it's not going to happen. No way. All right, so I've just got some crushed curry and I'm just going to use my blending brush just to go straight on it. So this one's a fairly super easy card. Oh, yeah, super, or sort of. Wait until we get to the next bit and then it might not be so fun. But I like nice rich colour. So I'm going to put loads and loads down, especially in the center there, and just sort of let it fade out as I go out. Because we want that hugs to show up, don't we? Such a pretty stamp set. And you know what, all I saw was the big hugs and I thought, oh my gosh, I don't normally send cards like this. But thankfully, there is actually a birthday sentiment in the set, so I'm all good. I sort of got it and then had a little bit of a freak out moment thinking, when am I actually going to send a card that's got hugs on it? So, okay, that's the first part done. I'll bring that up a little bit closer so you can see. Whoops, I've got a few little issues going on there. So there's our hugs. Now, get my dies happening. So what we can do is use the hugs from here, and I'm going to cut them out of my pink. I feel like I'm in a mess here. I've got stuff everywhere. All right, so I'm going to cut that out of my pink. I'll just grab that. Grab my little embossing machine. And just run that through. Literally just a scrap out of the folders. So I wonder how Beryl went. Did she go over and find my better luck on YouTube? Okay. Now I've got to peel these off. They get stuck on my cutting mat. Rightio. I love the baby one. It's just super, super simple to have on my desk. Okay, what I'm going to do now to give this a little bit of, rather than just have it straight on like that, I'm actually going to grab I've got my 2 polished pink blends here, and I'm going to turn these upside down. Actually, which way does the S go? Which way? Whoops. Not that way. All right, that way. So upside down is that way. Gotta make sure you get these right. Okay, and then I'm going to start from the top. Hopefully you can see. And I'm just going to flick the light one on first. And then flick that down probably to about, hang on, you're supposed to be that way, aren't you? And then, hang on a minute. I've got myself upside down, haven't I? This way was right. Yes, I'm right. It's Friday night. My brain doesn't work anymore. All right, give that a little bit of a color. Again, about 3/4 of the way down. And then the S. And then I'm just going to come back and just go a little bit more, but not all the way down, so I can get that ombre look going on. And then I can come in with the dark one and do the same, but just not go as far each time. And then I can go one more, because these are great. You can layer up your colours and get that real good ombre look going on. So hopefully I've done them correct now. Turn them up the right way. Hopefully they have all worked. Hooray! I don't know whether you can see that little bit of ombre stuff going on there. Okay, and so now I'm just going to flip them over again. And I've got some, you know what I need that I don't have is that, hey Lynn, I don't have that. I think that we have something in the catalogue. Someone can help me out here, because I'm sure that you'll know. The ones, the dimension, what is it? It's like dimensionals, but you stick it on there and then you cut it out, and then you don't have to worry about trying to figure out how to put these on. Somebody will tell me. Somebody go and have a look in the catalogue. Tell me what I'm talking about. I'm sure that there is something in there, because these are just, I think they're a little bit too wide, but I can just get them to go on. But I need that other stuff, which I didn't think very clearly when I ordered this stamp set. So just going to pop these on the best that I can, especially going around the corners here. Foam sheets. See, I knew somebody would know. Thank you, Anita. I should have got some of them, because these are really tall. Oops, these are really tall as well. too tall almost. They give good height. Okay. See, now these ones are getting tricky. So bear with me. I think I might have to snip a few off from the other side. I'm going to use these. Oh, no, I won't. Oh. You can tell that I've not used these very often. I think this is only my first pack. And I've not used them very well. Oh, it's upside down. Numbskull. Upside down. I'm going to have to do a little bit of trimming, I think. Foam adhesives, foam adhesives, foam adhesives. Remember, I've got to start writing a shopping list or something because I always forget. All right, you'll do. I'm not very good with these things. I'll just get 2 tiny little pieces. And then it sort of makes you think, why am I doing it? Why am I doing this? Why don't we put ourselves through all this torment? All right, that's going to do me, I think. Oh, I'm going to put them right behind me as well. Okay, let's hope I've got enough on there to get me out of where I need to be. Oops, they're fiddly. All right, make sure they're up the right way. Move over here so you can actually see. Now I can't see. All right, the H is super easy. This one, not so much. Oops. It'll be worth it in the end, right? I should have made that one a bit longer. Never mind. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to get some of that. Has anybody got them and used them? Oh, that one's not good. My G. Oh. This one might be not going to a recipient. Or I can always, I suppose I can come in and paint the edges with my blends, can't I? Just to get rid of that. Oh, I should have trimmed that too. That's not good. And that bit's not good. There we go. Oops. It's worth it though, don't you think? Tricky things. Why do I do this? Why do I think, oh yeah, I'm going to go live and I'll just do tricky things. Okay, now I can do my sentiments, which hopefully won't be tricky. So I've got birthday hugs. So birthday, and these are super, super tiny. I mean, I know I like working with small ones, but these are super tiny. Birthday hugs on your special day. How about that? So, Versamark. Getting this stuff out happening. I should have done this when I had it going out last time. Okay, ink her up with your Versamark. Stamp, it doesn't matter where. Get my filthy white powder. Oh, I swear, it's got fibres of something in there. I've got no idea what's in there. It's got glitter in there. It's probably got bits of, you know how you get card dust? I'd say that there's a lot of card dust in there. So, yeah, it's a bit of a mess. All right, more grittiness. Okay, let me just hit this again. I might do it over here now. And because they're so tiny, they're a little bit on the tricky side to emboss. It's so tiny. All right. Get this guy out again. I know, the card dust is everywhere. You should see my room. My table is just covered in card dust. And like when it gets in here and the plates, it's annoying as well. I have to work over here. Now we've got two cute little frames, but I'm going to put them through individually because I know that I will slip like I've just done then. Do you know what? I'm going to grab, I've got some sticky notes right beside me, so I'm going to grab them because I really, really don't want to have to do it again. I'm hoping that that's lined up properly because I don't want to do it again. There's nothing worse, don't you think? Nothing worse than having to do something all over again. Birthday. Hey, Suzanne. All right, I'll put this in here. And everything's bendy. All right, that one just fits nicely. And I'll stick that one down again. Whoops, no. Tricky, tricky. See, this is why, oh, I don't know, why do I choose things like this to do live? Normally I would just, you know, do a video and edit all of this out. I thought it might be nice just to, you know, chat while we make cards and, oh, that one's good. Thankfully that one worked. All right, I'm going to put this down on the ground next to me because I will be getting it out again shortly anyway. Okay, and then what we want to do is get some, I'm actually going to use the edges of this one because these ones are actually a different height. These are just the normal mini ones, but I'm going to use the edges because I'm running out of these, but they're not as tall as the stuff that I've just put down, which is going to be handy because it gives it a little bit of different depth in it to the layers, if you know what I mean. So school holidays have officially begun here. Yay! I think we've actually got 3 weeks for our school holidays now because our school doesn't do student-free days. So we have got a full 3 weeks of school holidays. So birthday, whoops, that's a bit crooked. Didn't do that one very well, did I? Birthday hugs on your special day. Hooray! Apart from my child, they're doing, so they've got 3 weeks of camp. Now, where did I put my cards? I put a big one over here. They are going, because he's in year 12, they're actually doing a hiking camp during the school holidays, so which is really handy to do in the middle of winter. Where should I put this one? Maybe over here. So there is our first one. I am not going to bring that one up to the screen. I will bring up the one that I made earlier to the screen because this one looks much better because I had more time. Well, I didn't have more time. I've still got the same amount of time, but doing it in your own comfort of your own home as opposed to doing it with everyone watching is just a wee bit different. So that one turned out quite well. I got to spend a little bit more time trimming around the foam strips. So there is our first card done, Hugs on Your Special Day. So we'll get that one out of the way and we're going to do another one, but I'm changing what I want to do, because I decided I didn't really like, I've got it on a white card base and I don't think I like it on a white card base now, but you'll see what I mean. So I'm going to leave the birthday because I want that one, and I'm just going to switch that out now while I've got it. Thank you, Lynn. Oh, it's just a simple card. And the next one actually too was fairly simple. So both simple ones. Can be a little bit intricate, but that's okay. So I am using, for this next one, let me just tidy up a little bit here so that I can get some of that stuff out the way. So we're going to have a little thingy at the end because I'm not sure which card base to do it on. I did my original one on a white card base, but I'm not sure that I'm liking it on a white card base. I think it needs a little bit more oomph. So you can help me out at the end. Hair hanging off. So all we need is like a coloured card base. I've got a bit of white, and I'm going to do some die cutting again, and I'm hoping that it's all going to go smoothly for me. I'm going to run it through twice because I am going to use the intricate die for this one. So I'm using the big hugs one here, which is quite nice. So I think Beryl must have got stuck. I hope she, I don't know if anybody's watching from Facebook tonight. From not Facebook, what's the other one? YouTube. So hopefully I'm streaming in 2 places at once. I'm going to roll this through twice. Actually, I've got my heater on and I'm starting to get a little bit warm. It's amazing. I've got such a tiny little room. It doesn't take long to heat up. So I'm just going to run it back straight away. The first time I used this one, I had to end up trying to line it back up, and I think it's just easier to try and do it twice at the same time. Run it through twice. This is super nice, this one. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to turn my heater off. I can feel my face getting nice and red. Okay, very delicate, this one. And I run it through twice because I'm hoping that, I need my pokey tool. I'm hoping that these will just all pop out super quick now. Another one of these jobs that I should have done earlier, right? So who's got kiddies on? Oh, are you on school holidays? Are you still in lockdown? I think I saw that Western Australia and was it Queensland? They came out of lockdown today, I think. Hey, Narelle. All right, it's just another one of these things. Should have done it earlier. I'll know for next time, won't I? It's going to give me the willies. Jeepers, I ran it through twice too. I need to palm this off to somebody while I move on to the next step, right? Because this must be boring, boring, boring. No lockdown. Yeah, I thought we were on the edge of one, but thankfully, oh, I should pass this on. I should pass this on. So who is in lockdown? Tracy? I can't remember. Oh, I'm dreadful with remembering who lives where and... Oh, I'm going to have to leave some of these in because this must be just boring you to tears. Oh. Typical. I know I need something, but I don't know whether the die brush would even get these out because they are in there good. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get them off. Oh, I'm going to do it a third time, you know what? Yeah, it's hard to know who's doing what at the moment too, isn't it? Like what state's doing what, and I'm just going to run this through again. Cross fingers. That feels a bit tighter this time. Now watch me, I would have put it on crooked and it's probably double cut. Oh no, I haven't double cut anything. That's good. That's a good sign. There we go. That's better. Such pretty little pieces. Easy. There we go. I'll probably find, as I'm sticking it down, I'll probably find more that I missed. It's always the case, isn't it? There we go. Got them all. Okay. Oh, those little bits get everywhere, don't they? Everywhere. Rightio. Now we can move on. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit of blends colouring, not a whole heap, but just a little bit. But because the blends are alcohol and all of our colours of ink pads are, what do you call it, water-based, I am going to stamp originally in Evening Evergreen. Hello, Amanda. Okay. I'm going to lean in. Excuse me, I'm probably getting close to... Not only do I have to worry about my head getting in the overhead, now I've got to worry about getting too close to the iPad as well. At least I'm only small down there in the bottom corner. Okay, so I've stamped that one in Evening Evergreen. And I'm also, while I've got that out somewhere, I'm going to stamp my sentiments as well. So I've got Birthday to You. Now the only problem is because they're so tiny, they tend to pick up a lot of ink. And the to you has actually got an exclamation mark on the end of it, but it doesn't seem to want to separate. The little dot at the end of the stroke doesn't want to come apart. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit of colouring, not a huge amount. So I'll just bring that in, and I'm only going to, that'll lie down there. Now it doesn't, some parts sort of line up, but not really. So I don't think it's designed to overlay completely, but what I'm going to do, and I'm going to try and do this super quick, is just, and I'm going to use my dark one first and the bullet tip, is I'm just going to sort of go around the outside. And these ones I'm just going to put a dot in, so I'm hoping that it'll be quick. I'm not going to colour them all in, just sort of going to leave that and give me a rough idea of where I need to go. Do some of these, and this is just like super fast scribbly style of colouring, and I don't even have to go around there. I can do these ones. I don't even have to do the edges because I think they get covered up pretty well. Let's come down here. Nothing too fancy. I think it was something else I was going. Oh, the Maker's Mojo I was going to tell you about. What is that? Oh no, it's just a piece. I was going to say, what is that? So now I can just go around easily and just colour in the rest of those leaves with the light. And like I said, it's nothing fancy at all. So I am joined the team of the Makers Mojo this round. These girls have been together, they've done one event already in the past, and they're doing another one in 3 weeks, 19th of July. It's an online event held in a Facebook group, and there are 4 of us. They're all from the US. I'm the only one from international. So it does mean that the times of this event is like it starts at like 2:30 in the morning for us, but it does go until 11:30 or something. But we can watch the replay of everything that's afterwards. So this is open to everyone. So there'll be 8 live presentations, and there'll also be all PDFs of the work that the cards and stuff that we do, the tutorials. They will all be PDFs as well. So I have that coming up. I think it was $53 to join, and then but for my team, if you sold over a certain amount in the quarter, then you can get to come for free. So there we go. So really quick colouring, and I'm just going to where there's little bubble things, I don't know what to call them, berries, but I'm going to do them in polished pink. So they are super quick to do. Easy. Okay, now I need to know what colour card base we're going to do, because this card is super quick. So I'm going to do a little bit of pink. That'll go under there. So I do have to trim that off. But, okay, question time. Because I did it on the white first. I'll show you. I did it on the white first, but I don't like it. So I can go on the Evening Evergreen, or on the Soft Succulent. Let me know. Let me know. I'll put it aside and die cut my little framey things here while you guys, it's on the ground, while you guys, soft succulent, 2 soft succulents. Anyone else? Otherwise, it's soft succulents for the win. Soft succulent, Kerry. Hello, Elizabeth. Okay, soft succulents it is. Oh, you know what? Oh, lucky, because that wasn't gonna, that slipped. That's probably because I was a bit rough with it. I should probably get another piece of, you know what? I'm not going to muck around with that. I'm just going to cut it. I'm just going to cut it. Okay, soft succulent it will be, because I'm thinking that I didn't really enjoy it on the white base. After, you know, after you make something and you go, it's not really how I sort of wanted it to be. So I thought I will change that. I'm just going to snip this. Hopefully it's straight. Does look nice with the little frames, but sometimes they're just too fiddly. So this one will be birthday hugs to you. That we can do. Who's got birthdays coming up in June? I'll have to get all my birthday cards out tomorrow. July. June. We're in July now, aren't we? My mum was a July baby. I can't remember how old she would be though. 55 she was born. So what's the math on that? I think that's 66, 65. I can't remember. Carrie's a July baby. I have to get all my cards done I'm running a little bit behind. I've got plenty of cards. I'm stocking up on all my birthday cards because I know that the Christmas rush will start taking over, and then I will be behind on all my birthday cards. Okay, I am going to stick this behind with a little bit of seal. So just line that up just a little bit, and then I can stick this down, and we're nearly done. 66. 50, yeah, 66. Okay, cool. So that's how old my mom would be if she were here. I've got my doctor wanted me to go, and because of mum's history, she wanted me to go and see a specialist, but I have to get a Zoom call. Apparently he deals with tissue density and stuff like that, so because I've got very dense tissue, so apparently he does. Oh, these too wide. I cut strips with my last one. These are probably going to be way too wide. Yep, I'm going to go back to cutting strips. July's the best month, yeah. So I've got this doctor's appointment, and I have to have it by Zoom. Oh, you know what? That's just one too wide. Have to do it by Zoom now, and when they ring up, because apparently he does these trials where it reduces, like, I don't know how they do it, but you wear like they stick something underneath your skin, and I think they change the hormones or something, and it reduces your tissue density, so it means that you're like a not as bad a risk of developing breast cancer later on. So I have to meet on a Zoom call with him, and when they booked the date, it just happened to be on my mum's birthday. So I thought, is that coincidence or good timing? Okay, can I go bend that around the corner? Radio. Why do I do fiddly things? Fiddly, fiddly. Okay. So peel all these off. Meant to be. I think it is. Oh, thunderstorm. No fair. We just get cold weather. I would like to see a thunderstorm and a lightning show. Oh my lordy. So that's one thing I've got coming up. Then I've got another thing coming up, another appointment, but I'm still waiting to hear. That's another specialist I've got to go and see, because tell you what, I must be in the wars or something. My heart has decided it's going to muck up a little bit, and now I have to go and see a specialist about that as well. It's like, oh, give me a break. I got enough stuff going on. Just interferes with everything. All right, and birthday at the top. Don't be looking at my, oops, I'm making a mess. I use this because I don't want it to make a mess. All right, so I'm going to put to you down the bottom. Slide that around. Just getting old. Oh, maybe that is it. Thankfully, it's nothing too major. birthday wishes. Look at they're that tiny that you know you'd miss them. And then gonna have some jewels. So this one is turning out much nicer than the one I made this morning, must say. Okay, so I'm going to use the evening evergreen ones because I seem to have a lot of them. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have used the peach. I keep calling it peach. It's not peach. It is papaya. All right, so I'm going to stick some of these around. So I've got all of them and I've been using up everything else. So 1, 2, stick on down here. Just find little nooks along the way. Like just pop them into the little leafage, foliage. Put one in there. I think that's about 5. That'll do me. Gonna have to stock up on some more of these because they're pretty. Okay, so that is our card. I'll bring that one up. That one turned out much nicer than my first one. I wonder if I might be able to get that up off. I might be able to try and, depends on how much. Anyone do this? Will it? Oh, who else does this stuff? Oh, there we go. That was a workout in itself. Man. But much better. Where's my bit of paint gone? While I'm here, I might as well, because I know what will happen if I don't. I won't fix it, and it'll sit around like that, and I'll go, yeah, no, I don't like it. So now, I'm going to put this one on the other one. Dental floss. I know, but you know, if I had to get up and go and get dental floss, but that dental floss would work, but thankfully that worked. It's probably got sticky stuff all over my ruler now. So now, at least I'll have one of each now. We can compare how they... Oh, heat gun. Yeah. Good idea. Good idea. Now, I just hope that I can... Not too much going on there. This will be much better. Stick that down. Awesome. Then all I have to do is, oops, it's a bit bumpy because of those rhinestones. We'll be right. There we go. Ta-da! Really simple. Now I don't know which one I like the best. Yay! Pretty good. Okay, so that is me tonight. Let me get all my bits out. So I'm stocking up on my birthday cards. Put them over here. I've got screens in different places. One's coming from the left and the other one's coming from the right. So I've got to work in opposites. So there we go. Simple, simple cards. I've seen some really pretty ones using this bundle. So it jumped out in the catalogue to me and I thought I have to have it. So I'm going to have a play with it a bit more, and yeah, the evening evergreen one looks nice. It's really rich in colour as well. So, but I've seen some really pretty ones where it's like been white embossed and then watercoloured. So I'm going to have a play with that, and I'm probably going to have a bit more of a go with the blends and have a real good colour of it as well. So, but I'll put them, when I get them done, I will put them on the blog. So thank you very much for joining me. I will get into the flow of things again. At least I didn't have to worry about sound issues this time. It all worked quite well. So I will just bring me back. I'm probably flushed from my heater. But thank you very much for joining me. I hope you got a little bit of inspiration out of tonight. So just a few things. Don't forget, we've got the Designer Series paper on special. I've got my blends giveaway. Oh yeah, pastels would look pretty on that too. You could do a you could even stamp in Versamark and then dust your pastels on over the top. That'd be really pretty. This thing, oh, it's Friday night, my brain stopped functioning. The class for the hand penned closes in, what's that, 5 days, I think. So still got plenty of time to join up with that. So you get the bundle, you get the paper. If you're going for option 1, you get a free pack of the Genial Gems, which I've got. You get a free packet of them in your kit as well. And I also have an option 2 as well. So if you already have the bundle or you're a demonstrator and you want to jump in on the kit, then you can do that as well. So okay, thank you very much. I'll go and see how this all worked out on the replays. So thanks for watching, and we will catch you again another time. I don't think Flynn's working next Friday night, so hopefully I'll be okay. Bye. Oh, my desk is creaky. Can you hear that? It's really noisy, and my seat's all noisy. Okay, bye.